Hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is Steven with Steven Central Digital Marketing. You know, I never thought several years ago I'll be a part of such a wonderful business opportunity program. It's not only changed my life, but it's also changing the life of thousands and thousands of other people. And I also love to help change the lives of others. If you don't know me, my name is Steven. I worked a retail job for 12 years. It was actually the only 9-to-5 job I ever worked, because prior to that I went to college for a couple of years, and then before that I actually graduated high school. But when I went to college after high school graduation in 2007, so I went from college from 2007 to 2009. After that, I actually took up HVAC, which was heating and air conditioning. But even though it was a high demand job, I just, a couple years after that, I find that I was not interested in that field. So, again, I was 19 and 20 years old at the time, and I was still trying to find my way. So I dropped out of that, and again, I was living with my mom at the time, as well as now. She said, "Hey, son, you need to get some kind of job. We have bills and stuff piling up. You gotta find some kind of work." So I end up, applying different places. I applied at Target and another giant box retailer that we all know about. So the other giant box retailer called me. Actually, they contacted me first, so I'm like, okay. They contacted me 2 days later. So I think it was Monday I'm trying to think. It was like in early May of 2010 when I went for an interview, and then they hired me. Started on May 3rd of 2010, and I worked there ever since. The big box retailer that we all know and that we all are familiar with. I don't want to name it, but anyway, yes, I gave them 12 years of my life, 12 years of my time. And on May 3rd, 2022, basically 12 years after I started, they terminated me. So I was terminated. Boy, it was a blow, I tell you. It was a major blow. And after that, I was trying to look for work. So I realized then I didn't want to go back and work for anyone else. So, and actually at the time, my sister's boyfriend, he was actually doing this. He was actually doing DoorDash. He's like, maybe you should try DoorDash. I'm like, okay. So I applied for DoorDash, and then I also applied for Uber. DoorDash, they got back with me first, and then several weeks later, then Uber got back with me. So I ended up doing. They say you could be like an independent contractor. You work on your own terms and your own hours. But I'll tell you guys, yes, you do have flexible hours, but you're still, even though you're doing Uber and DoorDash. Because I did food deliveries. Now, as far as Uber, I did not do any rides. No rides at all. I only did food deliveries. But anyway, so I did those for I did DoorDash for about 2 months, and I did Uber for about 3 months. So about 4 to 5 months total I did those deliveries. But after that, I decided I didn't want to do that because it was a lot of wear and tear on my vehicle. In all honesty, doing these delivery apps, you're still working for somebody else, making them money. So I decided to quit that. So over the next year and a half after that, from that point, from December 2022 up until March of 2024, I was just looking around, and then I came on TikTok. I stumbled upon TikTok because I was trying to look for an alternative. I saw a mentor and someone who's already in community. He was actually sitting here talking. He was on my phone talking to me just like I'm talking to you. And it really I could really, really relate to him. It cut into me. So he said, if you're interested, click the link in my bio, and that's exactly what I did. So from there, I actually joined the program. Actually, at the time, it was in mid-March of 2022. It was right before they launched the Legacy Builders program. It was still called the Infinity Processing System, or IPS. So as far as the IPS, I actually purchased the $300 pro level. So that's how I initially joined. And then in early March, for $29, I actually upgraded to the $300 passive daily pay blueprint. And just a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't realize this, but for another $29, I was able to upgrade to the Legacy Builders program, which is where I am right now. So, and since that time joining, I actually made 3 sales. So I'm telling you guys, this program works. It really, really, really works. It truly works. And I promise you, this program is not a scam. It's not a scam. If it was, I would not be sitting here talking to you. This TikTok page would not exist. None of my social media pages would exist if this was a scam. So what are you afraid of? Change your life today. They teach you the skills to earn daily pay. And there's no MLM. You do not have to DM people. You do not have to bother friends or family. It is all done around an automated system. You just have to be coachable. You have to apply yourself, and you have to believe that you can do it. If you can apply those few things, you will truly be successful in this business. And I'm telling you guys, I'm learning the skills to earn daily pay, and I feel deep in my heart I'm becoming more successful day by day. And you can also. So if you want to join today, type help me in the comments. Help me in the comments, and I will help you get started today. You have a wonderful day.